I come from the school board right next door in a somewhat wealthier district. And I've been an advocate for fair funding because not that it's just the right thing to do. And when we're talking about this, and I always hate it when they say, "Oh, this school district's underfunded," or "This school district is," because it's not that. It's this child's being denied funding. This kid's being denied an opportunity, and that was the compelling argument for me. And it's one of the reasons I ended up where I'm at today is this fair funding fight. I got involved because I wanted to do something for my community on public education, and I believe in it, fundamentally believe in it. And Owen J. Roberts right next door, and you look at this, and we're a much wealthier district in a lot of ways, right? If you come into our facilities, if you look at the number of AP classes offered, if you look at our reading specialists, we have a few, but we're by no means the wealthiest community in the area. And we are by no means the lowest tax base in the area. And this is where the fight goes forward. And I think Napoleon said it really well. Our taxes are fundamentally flawed on how we do it. Somewhere, long time ago, someone drew a line and said, this commercial property is in this school district. This power company belongs here. This mall is here. And that money goes into this district. And you don't have to pay as much tax. We'll take care of your kids. But you do. Your district doesn't have that commercial base. And you don't have to pay as much tax. And that's just too bad for you. And that's the fundamental flaw in our tax code and property tax. Even in a district like ours at O&J, where we're technically an underfunded district by a couple $1,000,000, but only 84% of our budget is local individual property owners. Only 16% of our budget is state and federal funds combined. So that means that every single year, every single dollar is on a property owner. And I can, as Napoleon said, there are folks that have lived there their whole life and every single year get an increase in property tax and they're getting priced out of their homes. And every single year, somebody lucky has a commercial pharmaceutical company move in, or this power company is going to pay this, and they get their entire district gets a new something or other. So you got districts with a whole lotta and districts with not a lotta, right? And that's the fundamental flaw. So here's what I see with this court decision. It doesn't bring $1 more to any school district in Pennsylvania. It doesn't fundamentally change a thing. It's an opportunity. And I would say to our advocacy groups and to our kids out here, now's the time to pick up the pace. Now's the time to hold us accountable. Now's the time to have the big asks. Because the only way this gets fixed is if folks in this office, in the State House, in the Senate, are willing to do it, are willing to take action, are willing to make big changes. Because property taxes and the way it's leveled now, no matter how much more dollars we put into it, it's inequitable. That level up's a patch, a good patch, a great patch. It's not fundamentally getting to the underlying flaws. And that's what I want to see us do. So I ask all these groups to hold us accountable, hold me accountable, hold my vote accountable, hold Joe Cerisi's vote accountable, and Napoleon. And you know what? Yeah, maybe some of us don't have a job in a couple of years for the votes we take, but if we're not willing to do that, then we're not doing the job of representing people here. So thank you for this opportunity. I really look forward as a public school advocate of working with all of my colleagues to take real action and meaningful action to make some changes, because every one of our kids in Pennsylvania deserves, and they are worthy of our investment and our love and in a quality education, regardless of where they live.